And with me in studio now is Mr. Riggs Eckelberry. He's the CEO of Origin Oil Incorporated. OOIL is a stock symbol. You've been a busy guy the last couple of weeks.
It's been wild and crazy.
You know, the old joke is, you just flew in from Belgium, boy, your arm's tired. But I mean, you were in Belgium addressing the International Biomass Conference, then you went straight from there to Paris, from Paris to San Francisco, where you just came back from another conference. Tell us about it.
Well, of course, in Brussels, I was really addressing this issue of, we're not going to make it by 2030, guys, and here's why, and we need to build knowledge networks and so forth, which, was well received over there. Then I went on a tour all over Belgium, Netherlands, France, of all these potential partners, and that was extremely educational. There's good things happening in Europe. Of course, I had to run over to San Francisco, and there was a really good algae summit there. We got to discuss some key issues. The whole gang was there. The whole mafia was there.
Well, it's really interesting, and I said this last week, and I think even the previous week, is that these kinds of conferences were virtually unheard of even 3 to 5 years ago, and now everyone seems to be getting onto the bandwagon of algae as a biofuel raw feedstock. Can
we say maybe there's starting to be too many?
Okay.
There's going to be a shakeout, but it's really good to have it going on. It's all over the world. We do what we can to be involved with what we can do. It helps us to have this exchange of information. We're big on the collaboration. Okay. Also, big news this week about Adam Meislich joining us on the board.
Saw that.
Adam's a just fabulous guy. Big background in energy and technology, capital markets. He's done over 100 major transactions, CIBCs, and Adam is going to take us up to the institutional grade that we need by, let's say, the end of the year to start pursuing institutional investments in 2010.
Well, you mentioned a shakeout. I mean, in the early 1900s, there was 200 people making cars. There was a shakeout. In the 90s, there were gazillions of people in the internet business. There was a shakeout, the dot-com crash. If there's a shakeout in algae, you must feel like you're positioned well because you've got a pact with the U.S. Department of Energy. I mean, you seem to be, one of the lead horses here, so to speak.
It's scary when you started in 2007 and you're considered an old-timer. But the truth is that with the capital markets essentially imploded for most startups, we're very fortunate to have a stable, liquid stock that, with great support from our shareholders, we've had the chance to really build things out. And also, our positioning is very clear as a technology provider in a network that we're trying to build of people who will then implement the technology. And I think that creates for people a very clear idea of what we're about.
Origin Oil, OOIL, is their stock symbol. For more information, call us toll-free from anywhere in the world, including Belgium and everywhere else he's been here in the last week or so. 888-259-4449. Riggs, thanks so much.
Glad to be back.